We don't play, we expose. Creeping in the dark, now the whole world knows. Fake names, little lies. Truth don't flinch.
Hey guys, how's it going? Been a while, Ricky Cage here. Today I want to share with you guys this thing. Like, I'm speechless, honestly. So, long story short, I've been doing TikTok lives these past couple of months, and I do a bunch of topics, different topics. And the topic we were talking about was, would you take your partner back if they had cheated, right? And this guest we got onto the panel, holy fuck. We started off feeling sorry for her, and then the more she told us about herself, the more psychotic she came across as. It's one of them things, you gotta listen to it for yourself. It's about an hour long, but please enjoy.
Leave
You're
him.
a mug for getting married to him.
Just leave
Sorry,
him.
bro.
I mean, but I feel like I know it's not the case for everyone, but he has been walking the line since. Like
Get your
I
lick
have.
back.
No,
Yeah,
leave
and
him.
deleted.
and you just got engaged.
He just being all nice to you because
Get
close
your lick
friends. He's
back.
probably talking to another one.
We've
yeah,
been
get-
together for
He's paying the
for
nice
a year.
card
This
on you.
Yeah, a year's
this
not that long,
this
you know.
happened.
Get your
This
lick
happened
back.
at the
Go
very
get your
beginning
get
of
back.
our.
Yeah.
Can I talk?
Where you from?
South Carolina.
Yeah, me too. You see them Panthers in my pee. Get your lick back.
But ever since then, he deleted all of his social media. The only thing he has is Instagram, which I have the login to. So every
How
time
many
someone
friends
texts
has he
him,
got?
Yup, he's cheating.
he has.
You listen right now,
we live
little hoe.
together.
He got a
You better go
second
get your lick
account.
back, little
He
ass
probably
We-
talks to
hoe.
you.
He
He probably
got-
talking to
This
girls on
ain't no
email.
peaches
No.
and cream, you
No.
dumbass
So-
little hoe. You better go get your lick back, go.
So we live together. He has one
Need
phone.
that get
Hey,
back. That get back's a motherfucker.
A motherfucker.
That get
I-
back's a
That gonna be
motherfucker.
crazy, bro.
He has. Okay, can I finish? Like,
That get back's a motherfucker.
Let her finish.
can I talk? Like,
Yeah,
I can't get a sentence out. But so pretty much, yeah. So we've been together for, like I said, a whole year. This happened at the beginning of our relationship. Ever since then, and that's the thing. I did cut him off after I found out. I did not text him. He made 7 different text down numbers. I kid you not. To text me, call me. He would not stop for multiple days. So I gave him another
Oh,
chance.
so you
ever
gave
since
in
then.
to the bullshit. Okay, cool.
It's not bullshit. We've
He
been
was
together
sleeping
for a
with
year.
4 females.
look, bro,
right
yeah,
now.
it's
I'm
not
not
that
gonna
long.
lie,
So,
that's
right,
actually crazy for him to
can
make
I
7 different
well,
numbers.
I recommend
you
to get
too
a
young.
divorce.
You too young to know, but
That's called stalking, bro.
He's
That's
deleted
actually
all of
I'm
his-
crazy.
saying y'all too young
He's-
to even be marrying and shit. Like, come on now.
I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't care if you think I'm too young, bitch. I don't
You
even
don't
know
have
you.
to
The fuck?
care. It's just
You
my
made a
opinion, man.
debate live, so I
Hey,
joined. I'm
look,
starting
he
to
playing
debate.
in your
and you're
face, really.
wait, can I just talk to you like as a girl? Because I think you have a lot
Yes,
of
yes.
guys kind of coming at you. And
Yes, you
He
can.
playing in your face, though, word.
Right, bro.
Where's
I'm
me
trying to
lucky
talk.
charms?
I'm trying to talk, so don't talk over me, thank you. Yeah, so as a girl, I have been cheated on as well. And the guy who cheated on me, we were together for a year and a half, and
That get
he
back some
promised
motherfucker.
me, bro, shut up.
Get back a
He
motherfucker.
promised me everything. He was like, I'll never do it again. I'll never do it again. I love you so much. I'll give you all my passwords. I'll do this. I'll do that. And I don't know your relationship, but what I'm saying is be careful, please, because
For
they
sure.
lie. They lie. They lie. So I'm happy that you guys were able to work through it, but what I'm just trying to say is like don't take it for face value.
No, yeah, I hear you completely. I do feel like it might be a little bit different because ever since then we have lived together. So I don't think he would really. And I take him to work every day. I take him to work. I pick him up because of reasons why. Because he doesn't. It's just that's a whole nother story. But I feel like he wouldn't. He would never have.
He's got a record, hasn't he?
Huh?
Nothing.
No, he's getting his license back in a month. He didn't have it because he got a DUI.
One sec, I'm doing the ramp up here and then I'll go back up there.
So many.
What I just ask you though is, do you think would you be comfortable
Someone here.
with him if you didn't if you weren't with him
Damn.
every minute of every day, would you still be able to trust him?
No, that is a great question. But if we didn't live together, no. This we both.
Respectfully, Anne, I mean this with almost the utmost respect in the world. But what you've just described to me, your boyfriend's got more red flags than Chinese New Year, bro. Like, I can't lie.
What are the red flags that he has? Can you
Rev.
name them off to
Girl,
me?
I love you, but he cheated on you. Come on.
Rev. Okay, so that's the first thing. Okay, that's there's no coming back from that. Because the thing is, as a guy, yeah, if you can get away with cheating on someone once, you're gonna try and do it again because you know that you got away with it the first time. That's just facts. I'm telling you straight up. The second thing is, first off, you're doing everything for this guy, so of course he's gonna be good to you until he finds the next person who can do something else plus more.
And
Right?
also,
That's not, bro. Like,
But what I'm trying to tell you is like we've had like I don't really want to talk about this on the live, but like there's so much more like underneath of the surface, not just what I'm telling y'all that like you guys might not understand, but
yeah. Okay.
there's also like I said, like there's a lot more. Like
Yeah,
I said, like he
yeah,
engaged to me. Like there's just so much more that's underneath of it that y'all don't know. Which I'm not saying that, but like
yeah, of course.
I feel like every relationship is different, and in some cases, yeah, maybe somebody is a cheater and will always be a cheater. But I don't personally believe that in the relationship that I'm in because it's been good. It's been perfect, and I have every single login that he has. I have access to his whole phone. He has an old phone that I
What I
keep
would
right
just
next
say
to
though,
me.
really quickly, is right. You are going to come to a point in your relationship where you're going to be put in a position at some point where you're not together every single second of every day, and you're not going to have his logins and you're not going to have his passwords, and he's going to be driving himself and he's going to be going places, and you might not know where he is 24/7 anymore. Then, from what you've told me, you said you wouldn't really trust him if that was the case. What do you plan on doing then? When
Well,
it's
okay, so
not
at this
24/7
moment,
together?
so like I said, he works every day. I take him to work. I pick him up from work just because of the whole license thing, which he is getting that back. I have kind of come to I have
Oh, what the heck? There you go. Sorry.
You're okay. I have kind of come to terms with the fact that yeah, he will have his own car and he will be driving places. But I mean, I've kind of already solved that issue because I have an air tag in like the crevice of his wallet that he doesn't know about. So when that happens, I'm gonna know where he's at. Like there's been so much
respect for this is not a relationship. This really isn't a relationship. This is not a good, healthy relationship. Now you're 18, so like I kind of don't expect you to know that, and you're
How do
also
you
a girl.
okay, but why don't you think it's a healthy relationship?
I
What
don't
do you
think it's
think
a
about
healthy
it?
relationship because the fact that you have to go through all of this effort to have his social media details, not only to do that, but you're putting a fucking AirTag in his wallet that he doesn't know, proves to me that you don't 100% fully trust him. That's not
I
a
mean,
relationship.
obviously not. He's cheated on me before, but I'm willing
Yeah.
to regain that trust.
Girl, right? I
Nah.
have been you. I have been you, and I mean, I have been you times 10, times a million. Okay.
Nah.
I know in your eyes right now, because trust me, I know exactly how you feel. You think it's healthy. You think it's healthy because you don't know anything else really in terms of that relationship. It's not, and you will see that one day if things don't change. Maybe
I
things
gotta
will
s-
change with you guys, and maybe it'll become healthy. But
But I mean, like I've been saying, like there's so much more that none of you guys know. So I don't think it's fair to judge if it's healthy or not when you guys know the tip of the iceberg, other than what all has happened. So I don't think it's really fair to say that when you know what I've told you. You don't know everything.
Definitely. But based off of what you've said, the things
Okay,
that
I
you put in
gotcha.
front of us,
Bro,
don't
what
seem
you
healthy.
Yo, can I share my opinion? Can I
However,
answer the
God.
prompt really quick? I've been
Yeah, no, I want to
waiting.
answer the prompt. I want to answer the prompt.
All right, Atlas
Okay.
first and Vikram.
Okay.
Would you forgive your partner for cheating? No. There's kind of like a character thing when you cheat. It's, if you'll lie, like she was saying, it does something to your trust. The only way to know that they're not going to do it again is to get back with them and see if it happens again, which, it hurts the first time. Ain't no one going to sign up to do it the second time. Have I seen people come back from cheating? And, yeah, it's very rare just because most of the time they end up doing something, even if it's not cheating, they end up lying about them or something like that. But, yeah, I don't agree with the whole having someone's logins and passwords and everything like that. That's almost to the point where it's like you a parent at this point, and I'm not putting down your relationship or nothing like that. It's just I didn't hear about the AirTag in the wallet. I think at this point it's just kind of like you're tracking this man
That's nuts.
I I
You
didn't
know
hear
if the
that
roles
part,
were
but
reversed, right?
just to
Big man
land,
thing, big man thing. You
just
know if the
to
roles were reversed, right? Could you imagine if that was a guy who did that? Imagine a guy put an AirTag in a girl's purse and shit, and picks her
yeah.
up from work and
But
drops
you
her off.
also have to
But well,
take into
hang on, and hang on. So again, this is information that you told us, that you jumped on, or you hopped on here and you shared with us. So that's just that's just what we're basing it off of. We don't know you personally. We don't know your whole background of your relationship. But when you get on and you say, yeah, he cheated before, but then he texted me from 7 different, and I cut him off, I blocked him. But then he texted me from 7 different numbers. So
He's nuts.
eventually I just gave in, and I took him back. And then, but on the condition of I have all his logins. I know, being that he can't, legally be trusted to drive himself to and from work, you are now in charge of that too. And you have an AirTag. This sounds more of like a parent-child type of thing going on. It sounds more like you're a parent, because you're taking him to and from work because he messed up and he got a privilege taken away. The law pretty much grounded him from his license. And then you only took him back because he pretty much blew up your phone and wouldn't leave you alone.
Yeah, I
So
agree. I agree.
just that's just kind of how I'm looking at it. It seems more kind of like a parent and child situation. It seems more like you're parenting. But in my opinion, no, I wouldn't take someone back for cheating.
Okay.
It's how it is. It's, if you step on somebody that you care about, that kind of shows me a lot. I don't even think I would even be friends with somebody who is cheating on their significant other, because if you cheat on somebody, you pretty much willing to hurt somebody that you really care about.
Well,
I
yeah.
don't even want to know how you gonna do me, because I'm not doing the same thing that she's doing. She's doing way more than, you know what I mean, than I'm ever gonna do.
yeah.
So you know what I mean. For you to do her
Excuse me.
wrong,
I would like to answer the
I only
prompt.
can. I'll land here. I can only imagine what you're gonna do to me. So no, I wouldn't mess with a cheater at all.
Right, Vic
Can I
Cranberry,
answer
couldn't
the?
wait. Yeah, fine,
Okay.
go on.
Okay. So I would not forgive my partner for cheating, but they gotta be okay with me cheating because I'm looking like a serial cheater.
Okay, cool, good for you.
You're so funny.
I knew he was gonna say something stupid. Anyway, Lilith, get this right. No offense, I know you're Asian, Lilith, but this relationship that I've been hearing about from the lady at the top, bro, it's more red flags than Chinese New Year, bruv. Like, come on now. Like passwords and shit. Like, come on now, man.
But
That's not a
I don't know
relationship.
about like other people on the panel. Right? Oh, 2 seconds, sorry. Like Anna, I don't know about the other people on the panel, but I do want you to know, like, I'm not judging you whatsoever, because again, like I said, I've been you, so I know how it feels. But leave.
Yeah, but you cheat all
It's
the
gonna
time.
be hard. It's gonna be hard, but like honestly, it doesn't seem like it, and it will not seem like it probably even after you leave. And I know this
Yeah,
isn't
sure.
the
Just give me
random
2
girl on the
seconds,
internet,
Jay.
but like,
No,
come on.
and I just want to make it very clear to you, and I'm not trying to like ridicule you or have you up here for funsies to take the piss out of you. By the way, I hope someone's clipping this. No. So, but like what you're describing to me is just like, what the hell? Because I got a sister who's like two years younger than you, and if I found out this shit was going on with her, I would absolutely go fucking crazy.
Okay, wait. Okay, so I'm gonna. Okay, so can I kind of like explain to y'all kind of what happened? Because he
Yeah,
didn't
just give us
sleep
2
with.
seconds. Let Jay respond to the prompt
Okay,
first, and we'll
okay.
come back to you. But yeah, we will come back to you. I promise.
Alrighty.
Jay, go on. What's up?
I would forgive you for cheating, but I would not go back to you. It's just, for me, if like when you allow somebody back, most people, when you allow them back, you let it slide, they're gonna do it again, over and over, until because taking him back, he or she, whoever it is, right? Taking them back is of no consequence. Like, oh, she forgiving me. She let it slide, so I'm gonna do it again and again. She gonna take me back. That's what is basically telling them. And
Yeah. No,
And
100%, Jay. 100%.
and like they can change, but I'm not taking that chance. Because fool me once, shame on you. Fool me again, that's on me. If I get cheated on the second time, that's on me. Because he cheated on me the first time and I took him back.
Lilith, do you have anything to add? Or shall I skip you and go to Ree? 3, 2, 1. Okay, Ree, what's up?
Yeah, good evening, everybody. First of all, I will not forgive my partner for cheating because I think cheating is a choice, not a mistake. And if you're willing to hurt somebody you really care about, it don't make any sense. And once my trust is broken, nothing you say or do could fix that relationship again. So no, I would not forgive them and I would not take them back.
Okay, and married us, age and...
I'm 22. Good morning, everyone. And would you forgive your partner for cheating? No, absolutely not. Because whether it's just a night, a year, 30 fucking seconds, it doesn't matter. You chose to be with another person in an intimate way and refuse to be that with me. Like, our whole relationship, no matter how long or hard that is, you chose our whole entire relationship to get your kicks off of this bitch. No, absolutely fucking not. What you're saying is that she's not only better than me, but what you're saying is that our relationship isn't worth anything. And it was worth, it's so easy to destroy.
Yeah.
Like, no, absolutely not. Why would you forgive that? I have 2 biological sisters. One of them was cheated on, kicked her man out, took him back. He's still cheating on her. She didn't allow it, but he's still cheating on her because cheaters don't change. And then my other sister, her man cheats on her all the time, just had a baby on her, same age as her son. And she keeps him because she doesn't want to break up the family and she doesn't want to be alone and she doesn't want to have to go find someone else. Like, you're telling me that you're willing to stay with this person, especially if you got kids, that makes it so much worse because you're a dog. You're going to tell your children are going to grow up eventually and find out. They're going to find out what you did, why you took him back and everything. And speaking as a child who as a mom took her father back to keep the family together, yeah, it was shit. Don't do that. Especially if you got kids. Leave that motherfucker and show your kids an example of, I don't like being treated like this, and neither should you. I don't take it, neither should you.
Okay. Yeah, no, and like, do you understand where we're coming from with all this shit?
No, yeah, for sure. I totally get it. I just wanted to kind of explain to y'all, like, what kind of happened, just so you have a little better idea on why I chose to come back and stay.
Okay.
So, pretty much, this was... pretty much a year ago, a month into our relationship, we went to the fair. He used to be friends with a bunch of bad influences. Like I said, he did get a DUI. So that's who he was drinking with. This is a month into our relationship. So we were dating. It was semi-serious. This was, like I said, a while ago. So we went to the fair and it was his friend's birthday, T's birthday, whatever. And before we got together, he was up like an hour away messing with this girl. He was staying at her house for like 3 weeks, having sex with her every night, all this stuff.
This isn't doing you any favors.
But this was before we got together. That's what I'm trying to, like, this was before we even knew each other. But I knew that because we were friends before. So then we were at the fair and he was like, I'm going to go tell T happy birthday. But the girl that I was staying with is with him. Like with him, I was like, okay, go tell him happy birthday, come right back. He goes there, okay, it's been like 30 plus minutes. I'm walking around looking for him because I'm with a group of my friends too, and I see him walking with this girl. So I go up to her and pretty much me and her started fighting, and then I went to jail. 2 days later, I was out of jail, obviously, and I was blown up by him, blown up by the girl, all this stuff. So then, so that's pretty much what happened. They did not have any intimacy. I just seen him with the girl that he was sleeping with for 3 weeks before we got together. So pretty much an ex or whatever.
Were you guys together or were you not together when he saw this girl? Because you said you guys were dating, semi-serious, and then you said you didn't really know each other like that. So only question I have, were you in a actual relationship with him when this situation went down?
Yes, when we were at the fair and he was walking with this girl, we were in a relationship. But the only reason why I fought the girl and got so mad is because before we got together, he was with this girl, so it was his ex.
Okay, so he was walking with her, and then you walked up and started fighting her. And
Yes.
when he was laying down with her, were you guys together?
No, we were not. We were just friends.
Okay.
When he was with her, we were
So
just friends.
okay, so really quick, if you were walking down the street with one of your friends and it was a guy, is he safe to assume that you're actively doing stuff with him and just start fighting him? Is that okay?
But it wasn't just some random guy. It was the person that he was sleeping with before we got together. So that's a huge difference. It's not just some friend.
Like fighting over a man doesn't make any sense. Though.
I mean, but you understand why you were the one that got locked up, because that's not okay to do. Just because someone's walking with someone doesn't mean, okay, I'm gonna walk up and start fighting. It sounds like if you had a problem with this girl, you probably should have been more mad at him and probably started fighting him.
But the only reason why I fought the girl is because she knew that me and him were messing with each other, and she chose to go up to him, do all this, like walk with him, all this stuff, when she knew I was there and she knew that me and him were together. And I was mad at him. That's why I blocked him on everything.
You said you were semi-together.
But it was for a month. We were pretty much together for the whole month, and she knew that.
So what I'm getting from this is when you saw them walking together, you were in a relationship. But when he was actively laying down with her, you were not in a relationship.
No, because that was a month ago. So I didn't even know that they were going to be together. He told me, I'm going to go tell my friend happy birthday. I'll be right back. And then I seen them walking together. Keep in mind, a month ago, before we even together, we were just friends. We were not messing with each other. He was up there sleeping with her. And then we got together. She knew we got together for a month. We were at the fair, and then I seen them walking together, so I ran up, and yeah, I fought her. Because she knew we were together.
Last question I have, I promise. Why were they walking together? Was she just maybe telling him something? Were they holding hands? Did he have his arm around her?
I don't really care. Like, I asked him that, he was like,
well,
oh, we were just talking.
that's my question is, was it like you saw them holding hands? Were they like close?
So pretty much I was looking for him, and I stopped in the bathroom. I came out of the bathroom. His friend was on one side with some other girl. He was in the middle, right next to her. He was looking at her, smiling. So I went. That's what happened. And I seen, yeah, they were walking side by side. He was not next to his friend. He was next to her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you went to jail, and did you bail yourself out or he bailed you out?
No, he bailed me out.
Okay. And then you blocked him, he blew you up on 7 different numbers, and then you took him back.
Yeah, pretty much that's what happened. That was it, yeah.
How long have you guys been dating?
A year from that.
When did he propose?
I would say about 3 months ago.
Okay. Alright.
But yeah,
so I do just kind of want to tell you something really quick. I have one of my old friends, we're not friends anymore. He had kind of the same situation, not exactly, but he was cheating with someone actively, during the relationship. And I believe before as well, he was talking to this girl before they even met, and then was talking to her, during the relationship through the same thing, kind of, in the beginning stages of it. Got caught and took him, she took him back, and the same thing. Quite literally the same shit. He was like, hey, you got my password, I'm sharing my location with you, all this stuff. And he was still, you know what I mean, he maybe not was, messaging this girl on his phone and stuff like that, but he was still doing other stuff, outside of that, flirting with people at work, you know what I mean, being extra friendly when he went out to the club or something like that with us, or when he went out with us, he would be paying attention to some girls especially. So I do just kind of want to clear up that just because you have access to someone's full social media and you have access to their phone and you put an AirTag with them, you are not actively with that person the entire time, every minute of their lives. You don't have
putting an AirTag on your boyfriend is fucking crazy.
Well, not if he cheated on you.
I've never.
Yeah, but no.
Listen, girl. Listen, hold on. I was gonna say, as a woman who's been cheated on, every fucking relationship I've ever been on, the second I find out that they're fucking cheating, it's over. There's no way I'm putting a fucking air tag on them. That's toxic. That's psycho.
My thing is,
That's
but
psycho.
is he aware of the air tag?
No,
Does
he's
he know
not.
about it?
No, he's not.
Oh no, he doesn't know about it, but
Okay,
Then
so you're
that's even
tracking.
fucking worse.
So you're track.
Relationship.
What's wrong with just sharing his location? Why do you have to track him?
because that can because you were talking about earlier about how, you know, when he went, because I have two things to say. This is the first one, but since he's about to be
What I'm saying
getting
is
his
your
license.
air tag can't tell you if he's smiling and paying attention to a girl at
Not
the
only
gym
that,
or
but
at
I'm going to
work.
say one thing really quickly. What you're doing has a name. It's called unlawful surveillance. If
Yeah.
you put
That's
something
actually
on someone
illegal, what
else's
you're
car
doing.
and they don't know and they don't consent, that's a crime called unlawful surveillance, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I genuinely, I don't really care about it.
You're gonna
involved.
give a fuck when you get put in prison. You're gonna give a fuck when you get slapped.
But how does he know that I put the air tag in there? What if it was someone
He
else?
can find it,
Well,
dumbass.
here's
You do
the
realize
thing.
when
There's-
people think they're
there's
being
an
fucking
IP for
surveyed,
every-
they're gonna look.
It's called a digital footprint. There's tracking. They can look
Dead
at
ass.
the
Put
air
an
tag,
air
tag on you, how
find
would you
out,
feel?
find
You
out
think
what's
that
attached,
cops
find out
don't
what's
know?
attached
Wait
to
a
it.
minute.
I doubt
You
that.
think that
But that's
cops
worst case
don't
scenario,
know how to
though.
fucking reverse track things and don't know how to get warrants to get insurance companies and phone companies to comply?
I mean, that's
You
fine,
must have
but
never
like,
seen a crime show, have you?
no, I have, but I mean, like, I
When
don't
did
really
you put
care.
the air
like-
tag in his wallet?
Yeah, I did
Was
put
that
an air tag.
before-
Something.
Was that before or after?
That's even fucking worse.
Wait.
You can
Was
be
this
tracking
before?
him if he goes to the DMV or any government facility, which is another crime stacked on top of
Cold
it.
stalking.
Somebody was gonna ask
It's
a
not
question.
only
What did you say?
stalking, unlawful surveillance, but also a form of fraud. If you're surveying anybody while they're going into a government building and they're giving things like their social security number, whether or not the device has audio or video recording or not, it's still a SNEDOS report. Your ass.
I just think it's kind of like, look, I think it'd be one thing. It would still be crazy, but if he knew about it and he's like, yeah, that's fine, you know, just in case. But the fact that he doesn't know about it, I think you're kind of missing that.
Like, if you have a Life 360 app with your partner, that's one thing. Like a Life 360 app or a mutual air tag,
If there was
that's one
communication, it'd be
thing.
But
understandable.
actively tracking someone via GPS,
And they don't
I
know.
just want to make it very clear. Air tags are not meant for people. They are meant to put on.
They're meant for your
say,
possessions.
objects, your wallet,
Your bag,
your phone,
your
purse,
laptop.
your backpack, what have you. They are for
Your fucking
objects
luggage.
so that if they go missing, you can track that object.
Wait, can I say
It's
something?
not
Wait a
for.
minute. No,
that's
Ann,
why
1 second.
people
It's-
have the option to share their location.
Not only that, but it is against Apple's terms of service to actively track and survey people with an AirTag if they don't know. It is actively against Apple's terms of service for the AirTag. You cannot be doing that, not only legally, but at a litigation standpoint from Apple. They can take away all your Apple devices if they find out that you're doing that.
Yes,
My
for
only
sure.
thing is, and I
Apple
get
ain't
it,
gonna
that is
catch
worse.
a fucking crime for you, babe. I promise.
Can I say
All
something?
I'm saying is, I get it that, you know, them, you know, the getting into legal trouble, that is worst case scenario. But at the same time, I am going to have to say that it is, you know what I mean? It's crazy because for one, it's an AirTag and it's in his wallet. And to make matters worse, he does not know about that. So I think and, you know, you have to kind of agree. You still don't trust him to the point where you need to have full access. Who are you talking to? Who are you following? What's your conversation? I have a question. Do you check his socials often to see what he's been talking about? Do you check that daily?
So to answer your question, like I said, since I'm logged into all of them, I get notifications too. Every single time he gets a message, a follow, a like. So I don't.
Excuse me?
Wow.
So you're logged in.
Crazy.
I
That's
hope
crazy.
that I hope that
Quick
you know that
question.
what
Do
you're
you get
doing
his
is
text
considered
messages too?
cyber
Just
stalking.
break up
No, I'm not logged into his.
Less
I'm
likely
not
to
logged in.
hassle, dude.
I have his old phone, and his old phone's still on his iCloud.
I hope that you know that what you're doing is considered a form of cyber stalking, man.
It's really not because he knows about everything except for AirTag, and even then,
especially
and even
if
then,
he doesn't fucking like it.
And even then, after this all happened, he told me, he said, you can even put an AirTag, I don't care. He told me I could, but he doesn't know that I had done it.
like 5 minutes ago that he didn't fucking know about it.
He doesn't.
So which is it?
He doesn't.
Does he
Can
know
you
about
stop?
it, or does he? Is he okay with it? Because you said that he wasn't, that he didn't know about it.
So if you would listen and stop talking, maybe I could explain it to you.
Oh, you're not gonna fucking disrespect me on this goddamn panel when you're a fucking psychopath who cyber stalks and physically stalks.
She's not disrespecting you. You are not letting her speak. You just over talking her like a let her speak.
Yeah, well, this bitch a weirdo.
Okay, well then let her
I
be a
definitely
weirdo.
think
This
she's
is
wild.
the
Like,
internet.
I can understand why he would cheat on you. Only because I don't think cheating is cool at all. So everything you're doing will not stop somebody from cheating on you. That will not stop a man from cheating on you. That if anything, that'll make him want to cheat some more.
The relationship. My thing is the fact that you attacked you attacked someone because he was smiling at them. Let me tell you something. All the tracking that you have in the world, you are never gonna know if this man is giving some specific woman at work that he finds attractive, if he's chatting with her through emails. And let me tell you something else. People can buy second phones and you will never know about them. They'll keep them at work or keep them in the locker at work or, hide it somewhere. They give it to a friend or something like that. So, people make second accounts, stuff that, shit that you won't even really know about. So just saying, if I track this person enough, if I can, the only thing you haven't done at this point is buy a drone and have it follow him too, have it follow him everywhere he goes. That's the only thing you haven't done. But all I'm gonna say is, people can cheat in person. I get that this is 2026 and everyone thinks like, well, if I have that, access to their phone and I go through their phone and do all this other stuff and I have all their access to, and I'm tracking them, I know where they're going, they're never gonna cheat on me. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. People can, that he can smile and flirt and chat with his coworkers, smile at the, smile at the girl at the gas station. You can't track every interaction he has with a woman face to face. That's the thing.
Not only
and
that,
but
I want to make a point.
How long have you been
Hold on. I want to make a point really quickly. If this were to happen to a woman and this was happening at her workplace, you know damn fucking well that workplace would have given her not only domestic violence resources, but would have given her access to try and get a fucking restraining order. Why this isn't happening for this dude is beyond me. This is domestic violence at its finest.
Hold on, can I give her some advice? I just joined. I ain't got a chance to say anything.
Yeah. Go ahead, then.
I'm gonna say this to you, right? Everything you doing does not change what he will do. I'm gonna give you some advice about the situation I went through. We lived together. We had a whole house together. She came home every day. Everything. Did everything. I never imagined that she would be doing something. Lo and behold, she had a whole baby.
Fuck me.
Nothing you do will stop them from doing what they want to do. The only thing you can do is respect yourself because you sound overly crazy. Do not give somebody the excuse dependent on you. Let him just be the bad guy. Leave. If he cheating on you, if he doing all this and you got to do all this searching and tracking and all, you sound crazy as hell, like overly crazy.
And may I add as well, because I'm new up here too, like you could do all the tracking you want, but it's not going to change the person who he is. If he's a lustful guy that disrespects you, he's going to continue to be a lustful guy that disrespects you, because you're kind of disrespecting yourself by staying and letting him get away with it. You know what I mean? So you could do all the tracking you want. He could keep his phone at home and you'd never know. You know what I mean? He could keep his phone at home and go out with a girl. It doesn't matter.
So I would know because we live together. That's number one. We've lived together ever since this. And then I wanted to say something about the AirTag. Listen, can I please finish a sentence?
And just relax, bro. Cortisol does not need to be up for a TikTok live. But yeah,
how long has this been happening?
Yeah, you can finish.
Like, how long
has it been happening? Sure, and then you can continue in.
Wait, how long has what been happening?
You've been talking about
how long has this been happening?
This has been happening since he cheated on me, since the first interaction. Because
Which would be how long ago? Give me a time.
a year ago.
Okay.
You've been stalking for a year?
Wait.
Yeah, you too
Yes, I
far
have.
gone.
You've been
and you
following-
need
So why are you
to-
doing
You need to get yourself some therapy to be able to
Let
get
someone
away.
act like you
Let
fucking
Ann-
leave each other. Find someone else.
Okay,
Alright,
can I say one sentence, please?
Yeah,
Is
sorry
that okay?
about that.
Okay. So I was gonna say something about the air tag. Okay, listen, I'm gonna explain this. So after the whole thing with cheating happened, he was saying that's how I got all his logins. He said you can have my logins, you can have my Life 360, you can have all this. You can even put. He said you can even put an air tag in my wallet. He does not know I have one in his wallet, but he told me you can do that. He just doesn't know that I have done it.
That's
I'd
not
like to say that.
That does not make you sound any less crazy. Me telling you to stop me a bunch of
And he
times
might
is
have
not-
been saying it as a fucking joke.
No, it wasn't a joke.
Even if he was serious, that does not make you any less crazy.
All right, everyone,
I have a
settle down,
question.
settle down, everyone.
If
I
you
don't
would have
blade,
said
I don't know how much you heard of that blades, but I can imagine you're probably.
I've never agreed this thought of a cheater.
How long have you been
Is your name? I have not. Is your name Blades?
How long have you been together with the man?
A year.
You've been with him just a year?
Yes, a year.
So
And
you've
this
been
happened.
with him in a year.
Hey, if your name's
yeah.
not Blades, shut the fuck up.
Bruh. This is
So you've been with him for a year and all of this?
What do you mean in all of this? Elaborate a little bit.
Well, how long, when did you find out he was cheating on you?
So a month is our relationship. So a year ago is when this happened.
Bruh.
So why did you let it go
You
on
said you
after the
guys
month?
weren't together. You said it
What are
was
you
only
talking-
semi-serious.
No, we were
contradicting
dating for a
yourself,
month.
Anne.
We were dating for a month, and then he did this with that girl. It's been since then, and we've been
So then
together
why
for
did
a
you
year.
stay with him? So then why did you stay with him if he did that with her? Clearly he didn't want to be with you, he wanted to be with someone else. So does that not tell you obviously he doesn't want to be with you?
So like I said, so I went to jail because I beat the girl up, and then he was blowing
What
up
you
my
beat the
phone.
girl
So
up
yes,
for, Anne, hold
Huh?
on a wee minute, take your time, hold on, just let's take it one step at a time, okay, right? Oh my gosh, there's so much to process. You went to jail, and what did you beat her? Why did you beat her up?
I beat her up because she knew that we were together. She knew we were together, and she was being all
So
flirty
what
with
did
him.
you do to him? What did you do to
I
him?
blocked him.
Anne?
I cut him off.
So you beat her up, but you cut him off?
Yes.
Why did you not beat him up, Anne?
Number one, I didn't really have the chance to. I just ran to
How'd
her.
you cut him off if you were stalking him for a year?
I'm
You
not
could
gonna-
have ran to him. You didn't have to run to.
This girl knew we were together.
I don't
like-
want to hear that
I
there
don't
was
give
no
a damn.
chance
It's
to.
the fucking dude's fault, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Ann. I don't want to hear that there was no chance for you to run to him because you already told me that they were standing right next to each other. So
They
how
were,
in
but I
the
ran
world?
to
I believe that.
How in the world?
But, Ann, were you?
How in the world? Excuse me. How in the world were you able to run to her, but you're not able to run to him? Because as far as I'm concerned, the home wrecking comes from the inside of the house. So
I was
if
gonna say, no,
y'all are
like,
together.
were you with the bitch? Were you with the woman?
My-
Like, were you in a relationship with the woman?
No, I
have
wasn't,
just
but me and her.
One more follow-up question. And then
Okay then, so you should
said
have
you were with
lost
him
it
for
on
a
your
year?
man, not the woman. If you didn't
Really
even have a
quick, if you
friendship
would've
with this woman, no loss.
No,
Like
you
I
cheated
said,
on
Really
you guys
quick,
don't
really
know
quick,
if I had a
Ann.
friendship with her. You guys do not know. You guys
I know,
don't know
but
if I.
Anne,
And, that's,
listen, right? You
and
see,
maybe
the
if I
fact
could
is-
talk, and maybe if I could get a sentence out without getting interrupted, then maybe you guys
Sorry.
would know more to the story.
Okay, sorry.
But so pretty much, like I said, when he was sleeping with her before we got together, me and this girl were also friends too. We were also friends too. I cut her off when me and him got together, and then she knew that me and him were fucking with each other, and we were pretty much dating. And then she did that shit anyway. So me and her were somewhat friends. So yes, I ran to her first because at the end of the day, the men, you can get more men, but me and this girl were kind of close.
Okay, so you and this girl were friends. I have just a couple of questions, and then like 2 or 3, and then that's it. Someone else can go ahead. So you said that you and this girl, that's kind of a missing piece there. You and this girl were friends, close friends from what you say.
A little bit, yeah.
This story is becoming very.
Were you close? Were you close or not?
That's what I've been
you said
saying.
You were close, but then kinda. Were you close or not? Yes or no?
I would say yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you were close friends with this girl. How long were you and this girl friends?
So like I said, me and my fiance now, we
How
were
long
friends.
were you and this girl friends?
I would say like before all of this, probably like 5 or 6 months.
5 or 6.
That's
Okay.
not a close friend.
Okay. So regardless, you would consider I don't know what happened in those 6 months. Anything could have happened. You know what I mean? I know people that I've met at like bars, and I'm still friends with them. You know what I mean? Whatever. So I'm not gonna judge off of
not
that.
a friendship.
Really quick. So your close friend and your fiance now, that's his ex. They were together in a relationship, right?
No, it wasn't a relationship. They were just fucking. But
Okay. How long after they stopped did you and him start messing around?
I would say like a month or two after that stopped.
Okay. How long were they messing around with each other?
It was literally like 2 or 3 weeks. He literally just went up there and then had sex with her for 2 or 3 weeks and then he left.
Okay, so for 2 or 3 weeks straight, he was pretty much living with her, and they were just messing around.
Yes.
The entire. So he was living with her for about 2 or 3 weeks. They went their separate ways. A month or two later, how did you meet this person? Did you meet them through this girl?
No. Me and him were friends. Even when he was staying at this individual's house, me and him were friends. And then me and her were somewhat friends at that point. We were
I
that
thought
close
y'all
of
were
friends.
together.
No, I said we were together when he cheated on me with her. I didn't say we were together when he was staying with her. I said we were
That's
friends.
literally what you fucking
Who was he
said,
staying with
idiot.
after her?
He was back at where he lived at this time.
And then I love how you say that you realized there was plenty more guys out there, but yes, it went on for a year.
Yeah, because that's pretty much my husband. Like that's my baby. Like I don't.
And
What the fuck? Yo,
may I ask you an unhealthy relationship?
Bro, even my best friend, who I have been friends with since fucking high school, when her man got me hella drunk and slept with me and then framed it on me, she beat his fucking ass. She didn't beat my ass because it wasn't my fucking fault.
Wait, and I want
She
to
beat
ask you.
his ass.
I want to ask you a question. What do you think like a relationship is? Let's not even say it's like a sexual romantic relationship, but like let's say it's a very close, important, intimate relationship. What are the components that you value?
I feel like it's two people that love each other and will do anything for each other and not care about each other a lot.
No. But what are like some characteristics there? What are some characteristics of a strong, healthy, and significant relationship? Characteristics.
Well, love is one of them. Together love each other. Caring about one another is also another one.
Yeah.
I would say.
I swear if she says trust.
Yes,
Yeah,
'cause I think trust is the most important component.
No, I would just think it would be hypocritical for her to say trust.
Yeah,
that's why I'm
and that's
saying.
why she's not saying it though, Lilith. That's a thing.
But I didn't say it.
That's what I'm saying. No trust, no relationship. Period.
I'm waiting for respect.
Wait.
That's what I'm waiting for.
So,
Oh yeah,
and
dude, respect, respect and trust. There are things that she hasn't said yet.
Yeah, because let's give her the benefit of the doubt. She was still, thinking around. But would you say trust is a major component in any type of relationship?
I would say so, yeah, but I do also think that trust is something that can be really
Okay.
I have one more question.
So I just want to interject. I'm sorry, I haven't said anything. How old are you? I was just wondering how old you were.
I'm 18. I'm about to be 19.
Okay,
girl.
That explains a lot.
Gosh.
That explains everything.
Yeah. And I'm literally in the same size
That
shoes
explains
as you at
everything.
that time, bro. Yes, I get this.
I was gonna say, I was still
Like, no shade to
abusive
you,
boyfriend at the
but-
time, so I 100% get it from that standpoint.
Yeah. No shade to you. I think your age does explain a lot of what is happening right now. How old is this man that you're with?
He's 19 and he's about to be 20.
Oh, okay, that's that also makes
Yeah,
a lot.
but like still.
That helps with the context. Also,
Hello.
can you guys see my profile pic on my end? It's not.
No,
Okay.
TikTok does this occasionally.
Бля,
where
с
it
Паксом
fucking
Банни,
glitches out
блядь,
and you can't see
Okay,
it.
yeah, that's weird. I mean, it
It does that a lot.
It doesn't matter if like you know, I
Fortnite's
don't care, but I
Паксом
just
Банни.
noticed I was like, I can't see myself, but that's okay. No worries.
Yeah, sorry, I'm still lost on the air tag.
В команде играем.
No, dude, I'm still she's psycho for that. I don't give a damn what your age is. You're fucking psycho.
I don't think that makes me psycho. I mean, like, I don't.
Нет,
I think it makes you paranoid. I think it makes
что
you
подаришь, что
paranoid.
подаришь, блядь, не знаешь, что
I think she's a little bit paranoid. And it
doesn't
is.
matter. You don't
Ты не знаешь, блядь.
I know.
Синегал,
Darling.
I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. I know.
Yes, please, Kiki, give me the benefit of the doubt. Because it's how
Свиньи,
I'm
блядь.
trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. She's very young. She's
Да не, не надо. Я подумал.
To her.
Imagine.
Speak to her
Да
like
нет,
she's in the room.
просто
She's not,
подавиться
you
я
know
не
what I
знаю.
mean?
Imagine if
Тебя.
the roles were reversed.
У меня же есть.
Imagine
Да.
if the roles were reversed. That's what I'm gonna say.
Да.
And that is it
imagine.
in some cases. Some cases
But
the
that's
roles
what
are reversed.
I said
And
earlier.
that is toxic.
That's what I said earlier, Kiki. Imagine if this was a
Да, я
woman
бы-
going through the same thing. Her workplace, her
You can't cry
family,
about
her
wanting gender
support
equality
system, her
when you do shit like
friends.
this.
Everybody would be on this man's ass saying that this man is a
Чего?
fucking stalker. Saying that this man is a
Это что?
psycho. Saying
Нет.
that this man is a fucking piece of shit. So forgive me for holding the same stance towards a woman
Yeah.
who's doing the same thing that an extremely abusive, manipulative, psychopathic man would be doing to a woman.
Yeah,
Okay, I
it's
think,
not
I think
okay.
abusive. I think
It's
abusive is
California.
a little bit too far off. the line.
Abusive,
I think that's a
quite
little bit.
perfectly
So
explain what you're doing.
Once you guys get married, if he decides, you know, hey, you know, babe, I don't think, you know what I mean, he's able to take himself to and from, hey, you know, I found this air tag, I'm not really, you know what I mean, I don't think we need to, you know, you don't need to have all this stuff,
Я
you
играю
need
с
to have
тобой,
access to, you know, everything that I've got going
А я с
on.
тобой играю.
How would that work if he, you know, if y'all just decided, you know what, I
Тихо,
don't
там
have
давай
access
тихо.
to your socials, would it still work? Because it sounds like that's kind of the foundation of the relationship.
Да.
I'm asking.
Но они же
Tell
просто
me,
убрали это строительство.
if you didn't have access to his socials, if you didn't have the AirTag, if you
Ну
didn't
там
have
можно
his
выбрать либо
location,
строительный
once
фонарь,
he's
либо
able to
просто
drive
бегать
himself to and
сказал.
from work and wherever the hell else he wants to go,
So,
would that be a deal
Так
breaker?
прикольно.
No, it would not be just because of the
Что
fact
если
that he likes
прячется
that
в
I have
эти
his
стенки,
socials
блядь,
because if he
ебанутые,
is
блядь.
unable to
Ой,
get to his
нахуй,
phone,
ты
I
знаешь,
do
что,
text his friends and whoever texts him back because he asked me to. So he would never ask me to do that for the socials. But for the AirTag, if he asked me to take it out, then I mean, obviously I would. It's been a year. He
But you
has not
text his
done
friends
anything.
as well.
Anything, huh?
You text his friends.
Do I text his friends if I can't get a hold of him? No, because he doesn't hang out with his friends unless I'm there.
Oh my God. Wait.
Again, would you leave him? In the bag. Fries in the fucking bag, bro.
Is that a rule or is it just something?
Would you leave him if he cheats again?
Hold on, can we let Ray? Sorry, guys.
Can I try
Can
and
we let
say
Ray
something to her?
speak, please? Kiki, 1 second, please. Can we let Ray speak, please? Because everybody keeps speaking over her.
Yeah, that sounds like an unhealthy relationship. It may seem like everyone attacking you, but we're just trying to give you some good advice. And even if you're like, found out he was cheating again, will you still stay with him?
If what was your question? I'm sorry.
If you found out he was cheating again, will you stay with him? That's my
Nope,
question.
100%, 100% not, 100% not. Cause like someone said earlier, fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. No, if he left, or I think I probably said that wrong. But if he did anything again,
Shame on you.
it would be done. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, that was my fault.
How many times
She
has
had
he
it right
cheated
the
on
first
you?
time.
How many times has he cheated
No,
on you?
it's fool
One
me
time.
once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. That's the saying.
They both work because
Babe,
yeah, they both.
It gets
I just
both the
wanna
same,
say
but the
that-
real saying is the one that's right.
Yeah.
Babe,
The other one's the
I'm-
Jake Paul one.
So I'm 26. I've been married for 3 years. And I can confidently say that this is not like how a relationship should be. This is not a healthy relationship. And if it takes you guys, maybe if you really want to be with him, then maybe you should consider maybe going to couples therapy or
Oh, we are in couples
okay, because like this is not a healthy.
She's 18.
Oh no,
She's
literally.
18.
If you're in
I know,
couples
I know,
therapy,
I know.
a therapist isn't
But
gonna
listen, if
condone
she's
this
gonna
stuff
be with
She's
him, she's
only
gonna be with
been
him.
with him for a year.
So this is not.
Yeah,
this is not
I
a
was gonna say
healthy.
most
You
like
should not
relationship
be.
therapists require.
Can I
like,
finish
3
what I was
years.
gonna say, or?
Yeah, y'all need to shut up. This girl's trying to talk.
No, you're young and you're inexperienced, and I know like you don't want to hear that because like when I was 18, I didn't want to hear that I was young and inexperienced. But the fact of the matter is you are, and like what you're describing is not a very healthy relationship. And rushing into a marriage when you can barely even trust him and you're still tracking him and tracking every I think that that's probably not a very smart decision either. Like you have to just take it one step at a time. You can't get over betrayal in a year. That's not how that works. Like you have to go through betrayal therapy. There's things that you have to do in order to have a healthy relationship again after being betrayed.
They've only been together for a month. Hold on. They've only with him for a month.
Yeah, only with him for a month.
Not only that, but even as a woman who is in a relationship with, I've been in this relationship for 5 years now. Even as a woman in a relationship who has major trust issues because of things that my partner has done to me and to this relationship. Even with the BPD and stuff attached to all of that, there is no excuse to be acting like that.
Wait, hold on.
There is no excuse. No, Anne. There is no excuse to be tracking your partner without their knowledge or consent, without a conversation. Me and my partner have Life 360. That is a very different thing than what she's doing. There's also a difference in also letting your partner have bodily autonomy. Her boyfriend does not have any. There is no excuse for any trust issues to go that far. My trust issues don't exceed that. No one's trust issues should exceed that, because that's abuse.
Yeah, and I understand why you feel that way because I've actually been in the same situation you have, Anne. And the thing is, if the relationship is already this volatile in 1 year, if you're already allegedly going to couples therapy a year into the relationship, that sets off red flags for every single one in this chat.
Exactly.
Like it's not worth it. It's really not worth it.
It would set off an emergency red flag for any couples therapist too, because most couples therapists require at least 2 to 3 years of a relationship established.
Yeah.
For them to even
Yeah, well, that's what I was trying to say there. Like, if you've no disrespect to you, Anne, but you've been with someone for a month, that's 4 weeks. That's like 31 days. You've been with this person and you want to go to therapy to try and fix it, but no, just leave. If it's not working, then he's obviously not the person you should be with. That's how it works. That's how dating works.
Yeah, and I
think
get
it
the up and
sounds like you're
down.
trying any way in the world to make this work. Therapy, taking everything, you know what I mean? Just let me track everything, let me have access to everything. Let me, let's go to therapy, work it out. Let's get married. Just kind of, it seems a little bit rushed, especially, going from, he was staying with this girl 2 or 3 weeks, they weren't serious, living with her, messing around with her, and then a month after, now he's with you, and you see them together. But my thing is, that's your close friend, though. Always be trusted your close friend, supposedly, because she didn't do nothing. You know what I mean? Who's to say? You know what I mean? She didn't do nothing. She's just standing there having a conversation. He is smiling, whether or not she's smiling. He's also
She's gone
smiling
back and forth
at
on
her.
that, Kiki. That's what we're trying to tell you. She keeps backpedaling.
Yeah.
I'm not backpedaling on nothing, but I
Whenever
usually
every time we pushed you into a corner, you've changed your story.
I haven't
We've already
changed any
pointed out
stories.
your
There's just
story.
so much left out.
Wait, Anne, are you telling me that you beat up the girl because she was smiling with your boyfriend?
We were friends and she knew we
Yeah, hold on. You're talking crazy.
Oh, блядь, я за глаза попалась.
Bro,
Okay,
you're a fuck.
so I usually do not say these things on lives
Consider
because
myself psycho. I didn't even know
Can I
psycho
talk?
could get another
Can I
level.
There's
speak?
levels, Lilith. There's levels.
I thought I was psycho.
Like, you didn't walk up and ask, like, what's going on? Why are you talking to her?
Nope.
You just walked up and just jumped on her and just started.
It sounds very
Walked up
mentally
and fucking
exhausting,
Millie
this
rocked that
relationship.
shit. I don't
Of
understand
course
that.
it is.
It's not anymore. It was.
See, in
not
my
anymore.
state, if you did that, you'd get jumped, bro. If you did that in my state, you'd get jumped.
Well, she
You gotta
got
have
locked
words
up. She
before
got
you
locked
fight.
up for it.
In a relationship,
she
you should
should've.
you should feel safe. You should feel at peace. You should feel like what you're describing sounds so exhausting, and I could never be. And that's why you should not be with somebody who cheats on you.
I mean,
because
a
this
little bit of
is
trust
what
issues is okay, but
happens.
communication.
You become exhausted.
You're kind of stating the obvious here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry for being rude, but like,
Well, you have
And a
to like.
little bit of trust issues. A
I'm
little
gonna
bit
be
of trust
honest
issues
with
are
you.
okay.
Everyone's
A
attacking
guy
her.
texting you from seven different. A
A
guy
what?
texting you from 7 different numbers. It's not
Just a bit.
romantic. That's not romance. That's not. Oh
right.
my God,
That's
he's.
obsession.
All right, okay, I'm gonna
I think people get yearning and
I said I'm gonna interject. Okay, cool. So from what I hear, from what I'm seeing right now, is I got a bunch of women in the life who are trying to defend you, man. They're really trying hard because I believe a lot of them are those hardcore feminists, which is fine.
Excuse me?
It is whatever. There is quite a few women who have tried to give them the benefit of the doubt. As far as I'm concerned, listen, there is no excuse for a lot of the shit that you're doing.
I'm
Can I
telling
ask
you,
what-
even as a woman with BPD.
Can I ask what
And-
she's done?
Oh fuck! I'll tell you in a second.
Okay.
But as far as I'm concerned, the shit that he's done as well, bro, you're both as bad as each other. You guys like a match made in hell. Fucking hell. So yeah, good luck to you. That's what I'm gonna say. But
Wait,
fuck.
what? Is she crazy?
I'm gonna explain. No,
she's
I'm gonna
fucking
explain.
nuts.
Let
I'm
her
gonna
explain.
explain.
it's like the Joker and Harley Quinn. That's what
No,
I
it's
think.
not. Can I explain? You guys are so loud. Let me explain.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let her
It's
explain.
giving
Whoever
Christian Grey
interrupts
and
us getting kicked.
Anastasia for real.
Lilith, can you?
Let me talk. Like, God. Okay, so pretty much.
maybe that's why he cheated on you.
No, don't say that.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, no, everyone be quiet. Everyone be quiet. Everyone be quiet.
Okay, so pretty much a year ago, me and my fiance, now we're not engaged. He was sleeping with this girl before we got together. Long story short, I saw them together when he told me he was gonna go see someone else, see one of his friends, and they were walking together, and I beat the girl up and I went to jail. And now I have an AirTag in his wallet that he said was okay, but he does
You're
not know
missing
about.
a lot.
I'm not gonna. It took me 30 minutes to explain the whole story. Would you like to write my biography? Would you like to
I'll
explain
go
it
ahead
to
and
me?
tell it
Just
for you.
and like go
Type this
ahead.
out.
Just keep going. Just keep
I'll tell it for you really quick if you don't want to repeat all of it.
All right, let her
Okay,
talk.
you can.
I can? Alright, cool. So basically what happened, her and this guy, or her fiance now, and this other girl were, he was living with her, they were sleeping together for about 2 or 3 weeks. A month or so later, she met this guy, or they started talking, whatever, I guess they knew each other from the past. He saw, he was at a fair, or he was somewhere, said he was gonna go talk to someone real quick. She saw him smiling and laughing at this girl. She walked up to her, started fighting her. She got locked up. He bailed her out. She blocked him. He kept messaging her from like 7 different numbers, blowing her phone up. Eventually she took him back, but on the condition of she has access, from what she says, he said that he gave her permission, that she has access to all his socials. She drives him to and from work because he got a DUI, so he doesn't have a license right now. And then she also has an AirTag in his wallet.
That he
And
doesn't know about.
they've been together. He cheated within the first month of them being together. And within
Can I ask her a question?
3 months ago today, he proposed. So within a year of knowing him, she is proposed to, and she's engaged to him.
And
Yeah. What's your mental stability?
My mental stability?
Yeah.
Next to none.
I'm happier than a damn clam, ho.
Not if you're fucking tracking your boyfriend's location everywhere you go, weirdo.
Girl, that makes a smile on my face bigger. I can even that's psycho!
Hold on a wee second, and hold on a wee second. Hold on, let's just calm it down, right? And listen a wee second, right? Please tell me, how does it make you feel knowing that you know exactly where he is?
It makes me feel great. I feel great.
Why? Yeah, but right. So, what is the reason behind?
Really shouldn't.
What's the reason behind why you feel like you need to know where he is all the time?
Because he cheated on me a year ago. I need to know where he's at.
Right.
Because
Okay. So, because he cheated on you, because you don't trust him, is that right?
Yeah, you have trust issues. That's why you have all his locations and those things.
Exactly. If you don't trust
Can't
this
be
guy,
happy if you're doing
if you
that.
don't trust this guy, then you shouldn't be with him, love. That is
I
just my
have a
opinion.
question, because you keep saying that he cheated on you, but all you've mentioned is that he was standing next to this girl smiling. Is that what you're considering the cheating? Him standing next to this girl smiling?
That's my
155%. A girl that you have messed with.
Oh my god.
Bro, you psycho. You're a psycho.
Do you know what? I feel like
Thank
he's
you.
just taking a piss
She's
at this
fucking
point.
psycho.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah,
so
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the cheating. That's the reason behind you wanting all his information. You're putting an air tag. Let me get this straight.
The fact that he has no
you have a
bodily
fucking air tag in his wallet because when you guys first got together, he was standing next to a girl that he used to lay down. He used to live with, mind you. He used to live with and lay down with and mess around with. And you saw them talking to each other. So you decided that's cheating.
Yes.
Straight up. You don't know what they were talking about.
I'm gonna
They
say
weren't
this
touching.
again.
They weren't, hang on. They weren't touching. They weren't holding hands. They weren't leaning on each other. They weren't kissing. They were standing next to each other in each other's vicinity.
That sounds like some shit out of
smiling at each other. And you said, I need all of your information. And you were the girl that he decided to propose to.
Not only that,
they didn't sleep together. No. So the
wait a minute. I'm gonna point
they
this out
did,
again.
but before anything was going on.
Okay. Wait
Hold
a
on,
second.
Atlas.
Let's get the facts straight. Okay. So you're saying that they did not sleep together after you got together?
No, not after we got together. No.
Oh my god. See, I can't. Girl, I was trying to help you out, but now I'm done. Like
He didn't even cheat. You're
That's
just crazy.
That is crazy, girl. Like
He didn't
Ricky.
even cheat on you.
Ricky.
That's insane.
Okay. So can I ask
I
y'all
would
a question?
actually cheat on you if I found out some shit like that.
Yo,
Actually.
Ricky, imagine me and her in a relationship.
No. Can I ask a question?
Listen, do you know what?
You cheated on her? You'd be 6 feet under.
One sec. This kid looks so sweet. This fucking poor kid. Like, this kid looks so sweet.
I feel bad for him
feel
now.
So
Oh my God.
bad.
That's my
For this
baby. What are you
fucking
talking about?
dude.
That's my baby.
That's
feel so
exactly
bad
why
for
we're
him.
feeling bad for him, bro. He looks like a
Damn.
fucking angel.
You're gonna get beaten
And
up,
can I
bro.
just
Don't
say,
talk
a month being with someone is not a relationship.
Yeah, I have
It
a
is
question
not
to
a
ask you,
freaking relationship. You're dating someone for a month.
I think this
You
is
don't
rage
even
bait,
know
guys.
them.
You're still
This has
getting
gotta
to
be
know
rage
that
bait.
person.
And I'm gonna say this again. Not only is it against Apple.
Oh, why is it all the women that when they see a crazy
Mate, can I just ask?
No,
can I
wait,
just-
hold on.
Hold on, LSG.
Hold on. Why
I
is it all
hope he
the time?
actually
Why is it all the
cheats.
time when a woman does something crazy and wrong, all the other women will turn around and find some way to defend her, and then when they can't defend her, they turn
No one
around and say
defended
rage
her.
bait.
No.
Yeah, you've been trying to defend her.
I have not.
Hold on.
I have not
Shut the
defended her
fuck up
once.
and let me finish, okay? Just because a guy won't let you finish doesn't mean you can't let me. Great, I'm speaking. This is my time, right? You sat here and tried to defend this woman over and over again, and now you're saying, "Oh no, this isn't real. This is rage bait." Except the
By
fact
the
that there are
way,
women out
giving
there
her
who
the
are like.
benefit of the doubt is defending her. Like that's,
I don't think
that's
this
called
is rage
defending
bait.
someone. If you're
I
giving
don't think
someone
this is
the
rage bait.
the
I don't think she's
benefit of
gonna
the
hop
doubt
up here
is
with a picture
low
of
key
her and her
defending.
man.
Wait, hold on.
And
Yo,
then
Anne.
sit up here and
Wait,
tell
wait.
us this whole thing. This is not rage bait.
Wait,
She's dead
Anne.
ass serious.
Anne.
No, I'm so dead ass.
Right, wait, hold on,
being
hold on,
dead ass.
Anne, wait, how long were you together when he proposed?
I would say like, hold on. Let me think. Let me think
9
about
months.
that.
No,
I would
less.
say, yeah, roughly.
If it is less than a year, then it's already a red flag.
Yo, that's
I don't care what you think. Like, I really don't. I
Yo,
don't care what
wait,
Well, what I think
Wait.
comes
Then
with
why are you
12
yelling?
years of experience in a
What-
stable relationship.
Was it a Pandora ring?
Stable, but yet you said about 20 minutes ago that
My relationship is extremely stable in comparison to yours.
Not only have we been together for almost 5 years and have a baby and live together and he's never cheated on me ever, I have trust issues because of a mental health disorder called BPD. That's not explicitly because of her.
Wait, why do you make my relationship
Wait,
sound
what?
like a
Yo,
fucking
Lilith.
tea party?
Wait, hold on. Lilith, I thought you were
Damn.
Lilith, I thought you were a lesbian.
Lewis, I've explained this to you before. I'm with a trans woman. It's not lesbian.
Oh, yeah. Right, okay. Sorry,
Yeah, it's straight with extra steps.
It's exactly. It's extremely straight with extra steps.
Yeah. Right.
I am so vehemently against men. I would rather date a trans.
Yeah. Alphabet.
So, and
I already hired Lilith to be a much to fill the DEI fund.
And you understand that someone standing next to someone and smiling and looking at them, it doesn't constitute tracking them. I just don't understand why you took it to that level. Like that's you took it to a level that had us all thinking that he laid down physically with this girl. He snuck around and was doing all this shit. It just occurred to me
manipulated us
that
for like
the
a good
only
10
thing
minutes.
that the only thing that you can mention that he's done to you wrong, that you think is wrong, was when he was standing there with that girl. And let me tell you something. I feel like you think that was wrong because you want to justify the fact that you jumped on her. I
did
think
jump
that's
on
what
her.
this is. I think you want to justify the fact that you attacked her. So you're saying, well, he was cheating. Because just saying, I attacked this woman and I don't know what was going on, makes you sound insane. So instead, you're like, you know what? Yeah, he was cheating. And that's why I did this. Because you're not going to do me like that. But no one did you no kind of way. Who's to say that he wasn't starting the conversation? If he's smiling at her, who's to say he didn't start the conversation with her?
Wait, hold
And
on.
he probably did,
standing there with him.
He probably did, but at that point, that girl should have walked away because she know the friendship that we had, and she knows how much I even just in a month how much I wanted to change him because, like I said, there's a lot that you guys do not know.
Yeah, exactly.
But I did. But I
Wait,
did.
Anne,
Savior
I've got a
complex
question.
type bullshit that like
basically
Yo,
said
Anne,
before
Anne,
she
I've got
and
a
the gang
question.
was messing
Anne, I've
around.
got
I have a
question.
question
That was
after
his
LSG.
Yeah. I've got a question for Anne. Anne, are you just like, are you one of them ones who are just jealous because like the other girl's hot?
Oh fuck no! Me and this girl were friends. Like
Okay,
me and this
wait.
girl
Yeah,
were
but that's
friends.
not.
I have a question. Wait.
Yeah, but that's
I have
not
a
the question.
question.
The question is she hotter than you or not?
Do you know
So
that's
she what?
actually crazy?
Is she
to
hotter?
mess
Is she
with-
hotter than
So
you?
wait,
or
wait,
not?
guys.
That was staying with your friend.
Can I ask a question really quick? Okay. So I was on a walk earlier today. I was walking my dog on my lunch break, all right? And this old man came over and started petting my dog, and we had a conversation, and he made me laugh. So did I cheat on my husband?
Did you sleep with him? Did you sleep with him 3 weeks before? No, I didn't think so.
But you weren't together, babe.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
she contradicting. She said
That's
that
his
she
ex. That's
basically
pretty
said
much
his
his
friend and the guy was
ex-girlfriend.
So he
Oh
can't
my
talk
God.
to his ex.
3 weeks.
Ever.
It was 3 weeks.
Yeah, girl, that doesn't
Adults
make no sense.
Adults have conversations.
Wait.
That doesn't make any
She went
sense,
from
girl.
she went
partner
from
talks
they
to
weren't
some-
in a relationship to that's his ex. I want to just
Yeah,
clarify
she
something with you.
contradicting herself.
If you did not date someone, if you guys were not in an actual fucking relationship, because I've heard people do this shit a lot. They're talking to someone. I've had women do this shit to me. We're talking, we stop talking, and all of a sudden, oh my ex, I am not your fucking ex. We did not date. We were not in a relationship. We talked and now we're not talking. That's it. That's as deep as it goes. Kiddie pool fucking deep. That's as deep as that shit gets. There is no, oh, that's his ex. First of all, let me just say something. The fact that you got yourself involved with, you knew you and this girl were friends. So I'm pretty sure that you knew that he was staying at her house, living with her, laying down with her for 2 or 3 weeks fucking straight. And then you decided, you know what? That's my close friend. I'm gonna go after the guy that she was just with. Do you not understand how fucking insane that is? That's wrong on your part.
Bro, there's a thing called ghetto code.
That's exactly what I was saying. That doesn't make
That's
no
just,
sense.
and I'm gonna be honest with you, Ann, that's fucking lazy.
Okay, so like I'm saying, so like I've been saying, this is the tip of the fucking iceberg. You guys do not know anything. This is the tip of the...
No, we know because you've sat here and you've told us.
Yeah,
now,
we basically went by what
here's the
you
thing
said.
about it, and I just want to say this, and then I'll land with whoever can, go on.
Yeah, I'd like to go out.
If you give us information, here's how TikTok Live works. Here's how the internet works. Okay, you can't give people information, go deeper into the information, answer questions to clarify things, and then say, but you can't have an opinion on it. You decided to jump on a debate. You know the situation that you've been in, and you hopped on here and you told people. So now you can't sit back and say, well, I don't want to, you guys can't say, no, we can.
No, I never said,
because
no, I never said.
No, I'm not saying that you never said anything. I'm just clarifying it. We're allowed to have an opinion on what you told us. You voluntarily told us. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, and I'd like to just add...
Can we just let Atlas speak for, or, no, sorry, can we let Meme first speak first as well, please, and then.
Okay, and you just said that you were friends with this bitch, right? So let me get this straight. You stole her man, saw them talking somewhere, and then beat her ass? Make that make fucking sense. You're a fucking asshole.
Can we change the subject?
Oh my god, dude, yes.
Yeah, she crazy, bro. She needs a fucking... So fucking... Yo,
The people with the straight white coats to come over and take her away.
Yeah, man. Yo,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing your opinion on my relationship. I think that this was very educational for, I think, everyone. But thank you so much. Me and my fiance will live a very happy life. Have a great rest of your day.
And I've been respectful for sharing.
The scariest part is they're gonna procreate.
Is that with the AirTag on? Or
Hey, can someone get that picture up? He looks scared for his life.
Yeah, you reckon if they have